to the Gentiles in the same way that Paul saw himself as an apostle to the Gentiles?
I think the historical Jesus did not have a big concern about Gentiles. He didn't hate them. They weren't within his purview. Jesus appears to have understood himself to be a Jewish spokesperson for God, a prophet of God.
Paul's
hate them. They weren't within his purview. Jesus appears to have understood himself to be a Jewish spokesperson for God, a prophet of God, who understood how hate them. They weren't within his purview. Jesus appears to have understood himself to be a Jewish spokesperson for God, a prophet of God, who understood how God's promises in the Hebrew Bible were going to be soon fulfilled.
So here we have it. Bart Ehrman says Jesus is a prophet. Now notice what he's basically confirming our beliefs whenever he is interviewed by an atheist. I think Megan is an atheist, or agnostic, I'm not really sure, but I don't think she's a Christian. I think she's an atheist. So whenever these atheists use Ehrman, he basically confirms the Islamic or the Quran's belief that Jesus was just a prophet. However, if Muhammad Hijab was the one interviewing Ehrman, then he wouldn't have agreed, or he wouldn't have said Jesus is just a prophet. He would have said that, this gospel writer thought Jesus was divine, etc., etc. So this is why we should only let atheists and Christians interview Ehrman, because he'll help us out when those people interview him. If a Muslim is there interviewing Ehrman, he's not going to agree, and he's going to say something different than what we expect him to say about the historical Jesus, or what the gospel writers thought about Jesus. So this is one of the reasons why I'll never interview Ehrman on my channel, because it's too problematic interviewing him. So hopefully this clarifies my point about how interviewing Ehrman is more backfires against us and doesn't really help us out.